Hi, lovely and darling viewers. It's Jen here at Check Her Joy. Today I am reviewing No More Lies, Alec Brock by Larissa Lopes. This is the second book in the Alec Brock series. The first book is All My Love, Alec Brock. I've already reviewed that one, and you should probably check out that review in that book first before watching the review for book 2. Also, I received a free review copy of the book from the author, so disclaimer on that part. Just heads up. Alright, so this is the second book in a series. It is a young adult romance. It's set in the early 2000s. Also got a mystery suspense plot going through it. So the series centers around Linda Gonzalez, who gets catfished, basically. She thinks she's dating this pop star Alec Brock online, but when she goes to meet the real pop star, he doesn't recognize her or know who she is. So she gets freaked out a bit. But also, the real Alec Brock is worried that somebody is impersonating him online, and he helps Linda start tracking down the impostor. As of the end of book 1, we don't know who the impostor is, but we do find out in book 2. Thank goodness. Slight spoiler, but come on. A large part of this book is revolving around the impostor, both trying to figure out who the suspect is, but also there's some much darker possibilities being gone through in this story, why people might be impersonating a famous pop star online and trying to use it to get in contact with teenage girls. Definitely a darker plot line, and it gets very creepy. But we're also dealing with the effects that fake dating somebody is having on Linda. So she's got trauma from being used and lied to and not knowing who this guy is and thinking that her safety is in danger. She's starting to feel like she's always being watched. So she's starting to get paranoid. She's definitely dealing with trauma from just that. There's also complications when she's dating Alec, because the guy that she was dating before was pretending to be Alec, and she's trying to sort out what was real and what isn't. And knowing things that she shouldn't know about Alec. Also, Alec could be like, let me introduce you to my older brother, Matt. And she's like, oh, I know about Matt. He's like, really? She's like, oh, wait, that was fake Alec who told me about him. And kind of having to reintroduce herself to Alec's life also. So we're in some weird ground here. But then we also have the entire relationship between the real Alec and Linda as it's progressing. They're starting to date now, but there's still complications from that, even aside from the imposter, because Alec is this famous pop star. He's got the media following him, and when the media finds out about Linda, they start following Linda. Got jealous fans who are now harassing Linda, and also just trying to find time to actually be alone between the two of them is also proving difficult, because you've got their families. Linda's dad is overly cautious, especially because he's a pop star, and he's older than her. He's 18 and she's 17, but he's still older than her. So her dad's freaking out. And so they're having trouble finding time alone away from their family and their friends, and also Alec's bodyguards, making things complicated. But there's still tons and tons of fun, light moments in this, and really Alec and Linda's relationship is one of my favorite parts. But we also spend a lot of time getting to know their friends and family more in this book, especially digging into Alec's side, seeing his bandmates, getting to know his friends from before he became famous. Also getting to see his brother Ben and Matt, and Ben's friends Haley and Zach. I also enjoyed meeting Haley, the girl that Ben has been dating on and off, and who Alec just absolutely hates. And we start figuring out why Ben likes her, which was fun. We also get to see more of Linda's family, her parents, her grandparents. Her little sister has a fun little subplot in here, although it seems like it's somebody who's a bit older than, I think this is supposed to be a preschooler, 4 years old, and she's acting like an elementary school kid. So that was a bit weird. We can suspend that, it'll be alright. She's clearly a very mature 4-year-old. But then we also get to see more of Linda's best friend Nina, who knew about the online dating thing the entire time. But also Linda starts making new friends on her own, and that's also just fun to see her acclimatizing to LA, because she moved to LA to be with her dad and then like didn't really start talking to anybody. She was in such a funk when she first moved and so depressed that she didn't really talk to her classmates, and now we're starting to see her engage with other people. So that was also just a delight. So this one definitely answered a lot of my questions from the end of book 1. It also amped things up a bit, both with their relationships and with the imposter, and it sets us off, and it also sets us up for going somewhere new in book 3, which I am excited about too. So there's definitely a setup for a third book coming, which is like, yes, we need it, please. So I am enjoying the series. Both this book and the first one got 4 stars for me. There's also definitely a nostalgia factor in this book, or this entire series really, that I enjoyed, having gone to high school about the time that this book is happening, so about the time I was actually a teen, so I enjoyed that as well. But also like the whole rock star life and having a likable character in Linda. She's also Latina, and we get to find out more about her heritage, especially getting to go meet her family more. I really enjoyed all of that. So yes, I'm loving this series. You guys should definitely check it out if you haven't already. If you've already read book 1, then you know that you need to read book 2 and find out who the imposter is, pretty much. And no, I won't tell you. Go read it. Yeah, book 2, No More Lies, Alec Brock. Definitely recommend. So peace out. I love you guys, and keep reading. Bye.